The Palazzo. It has been standing sentinel on this Las Vegas corner for 18 years already. You might think it's a less flashy sister to the opulent Venetian next door, but it's got a lot going for it. Contemporary charm, great gaming, great dining, top-level shopping, and big refreshed suites. Who needs more?
You know me, huge foodie. We are going out somewhere new for breakfast. It's Sugarcane.
So get ready, because this adventure starts right now.
Good morning from the corner of Las Vegas Boulevard and Sands Avenue. Nowhere we'd rather be on a Monday morning, especially when our destination is the Palazzo. Here's a fun fact. The Palazzo, together with the Venetian next door, ranks as the third largest hotel in the world. Whenever we see that blue hard rock guitar on our sites, we're gonna show it to you. The sheer size of it absolutely fascinates us, and maybe you as well. What do you say? This area of town seems to be home to larger-than-life structures in general. There's the Sphere just a short walk down Sands Avenue. Let's go up on the bridge for a better look. Since it's early, there are no graphics being displayed yet today, but come back a couple hours later and there you go, art in the round. How much do we appreciate these pedestrian bridges? I can't imagine the Strip without them. And here we are at the Palazzo doors. How's this for a splashy entry? We are actually slightly above the casino and slightly below the Grand Canal shops. We're going to explore both today. First, a walk through the casino. Palazzo's casino measures 105,000 square feet and together with the Venetian offers more than 1,000 slot machines for you to try your luck. The theming on paper is Italian, but really minimized. They went for a more modern, sophisticated look in here. Wheel of Fortune has earned itself a prominent place on the casino floor, including the ever-popular Progressive. The table games are already manned this morning, and as we've seen pretty much everywhere, there are unmanned versions as well. It's straight up 9 a.m. on a Monday, and if you're wondering where the players are, they're here at the Palazzo. Now, they don't rest on their laurels around here either. Something new is coming in this back corner. If you happen to enter the Palazzo from the atrium side, you can really pick up on that upscale design. We read that Rodeo Drive, Bel Air, and Beverly Hills were the inspiration here. During a 2017-2018 renovation, the colored lighting on the ceiling was added, bringing out those cool blues and taupes that repeat in the carpet. It's not only the Bellagio that celebrates holidays with extravagant themed displays, the Palazzo Atrium does it as well. February 17th marks the year of the fire horse on the Chinese zodiac calendar, and this noble steed is a fitting symbol of the momentum, strength, and forward motion, inspiring all of us to face the year in the same way. The section of the atrium garden between the pond and the waterfall is, of course, a semi-permanent exhibition honoring the Wizard of Oz and the 4D immersive experience happening at the Sphere. Not only can you grab a fun pic with Dorothy and the crew, but Palazzo and Venetian offer suite and ticket prices for a great getaway. Around behind the escalators and waterfall is a tie-in cafe, featuring snack items and themed decor. While we're here, we will note a few food establishments in the atrium area. Donatique is a favorite of Paula's, where the donut becomes a canvas for artistry and innovative flavors. Just look at what you have to choose from. These things are culinary art. And the room is adorable if you just want to sit for a coffee and a donut break. If ice cream is more your jam, the Ely Cafe has a case full of gorgeous flavors. Don't you just love the creativity on display here? Steakhouses are always a draw here in Las Vegas, and here's one that just opened recently. Cote, the first and only Michelin-starred Korean steakhouse in America, blending the American steakhouse with sizzling Korean barbecue. And since you can never have too many, cut over near the Palazzo entrance is an American steakhouse from Wolfgang Puck. It received a Best of Las Vegas Fine Dining Silver Award last year. All right, we promised ourselves that this video was going to showcase the Palazzo and only the Palazzo. But we do need to travel to Restaurant Row towards Venetian if we want to find that breakfast spot Paula teased earlier. She reaches this bend in the road and has an inner monologue. Do I go right to Yardbird or left to Sugarcane?
Well, hello and good morning. What did I choose? I went for Sugarcane, mainly because Yardbird was so crazy busy I didn't feel comfortable with the camera in there. However, I have a lovely little nook here at Sugarcane, and oh my gosh, when I looked at that menu, I couldn't believe the choices. I definitely made the right choice. So I did crazy for breakfast. I went for a breakfast sandwich, and when you see this plate, you're actually going to choke. The folks next to me couldn't even believe it, what I chose, but it's all for the camera. I don't do French fries for breakfast, but they come with the sandwich. I was really intrigued by the sandwich because it has an incredible number of beautiful ingredients. Look at that, my friends. Oh my gosh. And it is a mess to hold, but let's, you know what? That piece of bacon's calling my name. All right. Take a bite. It's breakfast and lunch together. Eggs, bacon, tomato, lettuce, some aioli or something. The bun is to die for. Oh my gosh, that bun is incredible. Greasy fingers, but wow. Melts in your mouth. Really, really good. One more bite. Wow. That is an incredible sandwich. So delicate flavors, perfectly merged. I love the bacon. I love the eggs. Probably all over my face. Really, really good. Just for the heck of it, let's try a fry. It's 9 o'clock in the morning. Super crispy on the outside, soft and perfect on the inside, lightly seasoned. Good fry. Tremendous breakfast. They always overfeed you here in Las Vegas, don't they? But I'm not complaining. This is really, really a nice breakfast. But I'm not done.
Sugarcane has been here on Restaurant Row for 10 years already. It is renowned for its everyday bottomless brunch plus lunch and dinner. There's a nice long bar where you can enjoy happy hour. And take note of the raw bar and fresh seafood options on the menu. Not gonna lie, we do love to poke into the kitchen for just a minute.
What did I tell you? I wasn't done. I ordered beignets. When I saw them on the menu, I couldn't resist. And basically, I did it for you, for the camera. This is a heck of a huge breakfast. And when you look at the bill, you're going to be horrified. You're going to say, Paula, you could have gotten an Egg McMuffin for $2. You're right, I could. But this makes better YouTubing. So what do you think? We have gorgeous beignets. The serving is 5. I'm not sure what the sauce is. Maybe it's caramel? We shall find out. Tastes like chocolate and caramel. Look at them. Absolutely full of air. Light as can be. Piping hot. They don't even put the order in until your breakfast is finished so that you get it piping hot. Wow. What a wonderful, delicious beignet. You know, I had these at the Henry at the Cosmo. These are much less dense, less heavy than the ones I had at the Cosmo. Really, really delicious. We'll call this an extravagant breakfast. And it's Monday morning. My week can only go up from here.
All right, we are back at the Palazzo, and we're going to skirt around the edges of the casino and see what else they've got in here. This way is the hotel lobby. And already I see a glaring difference from earlier visits. What's this? A staircase? For years, we would come in and admire the beautiful 30-foot tall Acqua di Cristallo sculpture in the center here. But last February, it was removed and put up for auction. Yikes, what a shocking change. Off to the right is the check-in desk for the Palazzo, an elegant space. Now this is a good time to talk about the hotel itself. The Palazzo Tower is 50 stories tall and houses more than 3,000 suites. Yes, this is an all-suite hotel with some of the largest rooms on the Strip. Very recently, they've been all redone and refreshed with brighter, modern, contemporary decor and amenities. All right, we can't wait a minute longer. What is down these stairs? It is yet another newly opened steakhouse. This one, a brand from Michelin star chef Jose Andres Bazar Meat. The restaurant is described as a celebration of the carnivore, reimagining the traditional steakhouse with added flair and showmanship. Worth a quick mention are the 2 dining options located right here at the lobby. Wakuda opened in 2022, the first U.S. restaurant for renowned Japanese chef Tetsuya Wakuda. It is modern Japanese dining in a vibrant environment. On the other side is Lavo, here since 2008. It's a combination restaurant, lounge, and terrace serving modern Italian fare. Back out in the casino, there are a few other foodie destinations around the perimeter. Hong Kong Cafe combines traditional Asian cuisine with Western favorites. We had a really tasty meal here a few years back. By this time, it is 11 a.m., and no matter what time of day, you'll always find a crowd at Starbucks. That is also true for one of our perennial favorites, the Grand Lux Cafe. Now here's a fun fact. Grand Lux belongs to the Cheesecake Factory family, which operates 370 restaurants under several brand names. The menu blends European cafe and all-American favorites, and everything in here is fantastic. As you head back towards the Sands Avenue side, you find Mott 32, a fine dining restaurant that offers diverse regional dishes from across China. Hassalan opened here in 2023, coming to us from famed Israeli chef El Shani. The experience evokes Tel Aviv with elevated Mediterranean cuisine. And over here is another offering from Chef Shani, his contemporary casual eatery called Miznan. We love this quote. Miznan is dedicated to studying the culture of a city and translating its essence into a flavorful pita. We can vouch for that firsthand. And just to round things out, we'll mention that there are several bars on the casino floor. Bar Luca just across the walkway from the tables. Electra, located between the lobby and the casino. And Rosina with its Art Deco decor. These last two came about in the 2017 update. The Palazzo Theater is a beautiful venue with seating for 1,800. Way back when, it presented Jersey Boys, the first residency for that show. Nowadays, you'll see a number of artists appear on stage here, in addition to it being the home base for renowned magician Shin Lim. And we're back where we started, but this time, let's go up. In January of 2008, just after the resort itself opened, a corresponding expansion to the Grand Canal Shops opened too. Dubbed the Shops at the Palazzo, it's a section that features primarily luxury brands. Across Palazzo and Venetian, the entire Grand Canal Shops is a huge 875,000 square feet and well worth a visit when you're here in Las Vegas. Here in the new wing is a one-of-a-kind art installation called the Wishing Tree. It's a stunning olive tree with a canopy of golden leaves. There's something about being above it all that's just enticing. Down there is Palazzo's lobby. And over the railing, here is a top-down view of the magnificent horse in the Waterfall Atrium. Now this is for all you retail junkies out there. A stroll through the luxury wing. In here are dozens of the world's premier brands. Some a bit more affordable. And some fun things to do. Plus, we can't leave out the exciting dining options on this level. All right, my friends, that'll just about do it. We've seen the whole of Palazzo and we're impressed. Time now to make our way to home. We know we always say this about every corner on the Strip, but we really love this corner. There's so much here to see, do, and experience.
Well, hello there. Dale here, going solo because Paula jetted off to California for a couple days. What did you think of the Palazzo? It's an amazing property. They must have 20 or 21 restaurants in that property alone, and include yourself to the Venetian, and you'll never go hungry, I'll tell you, that's for sure. Now, I love the Palazzo and always have loved the Palazzo, but this new redo they did, they made the rooms amazing. They did a lot of stuff to the place. They added some new restaurants. The only thing I'm not too crazy about is what they did in the lobby when they took that statue down. But you know, they call that, what? Progress here in Las Vegas. All right, if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Don't forget to hit that notification button. Anything else you want to tell these nice people in California, Miss Paula?
Don't you know I always have something to say to these lovely people? Actually, I have 3 things. First of all, nice edit, Mr. Dale. Beautiful job on the Palazzo. Second, I want to do a shout out to somebody called the Brooklyn Poet. They had written this lovely little message on the pavement out front of Fashion Show, and I walked past it when I was going to the Palazzo this week, and it kind of made my week. Lovely sentiment. Thank you, Brooklyn Poet, whoever you are. And third, big shout out to all the people that I met during my Palazzo travels. 4 different groups of you from all over the country that watched Las Vegas inside and out. That just was so sweet that you all stopped to say hello. Thank you. Anyway, that's it from me in California.
Hope you had a good time. We'll see you next time.
Bye,
Bye-bye, everybody.